All right, boys. Looks like I am unfortunately going to be at Duke for one more season.
One more season.
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Bell, joined by Cook Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship?
I'm about to send it again, Dante. I just checked my Wi-Fi.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go, this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. So Duke special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. Well, the energy in this building crew is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, in the bon ton roulette. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, made this trip down here to the Bayou.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throws a rocket toward the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quick throw caught on the left side.
I'm gonna come out.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Down after that run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
They'll try the option play here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the receivers got it. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Duke. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they would communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Mike, let's take a quick look at the impact players from today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, touchdown to a wide open man. For what in the world was going on the defensive side of him?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Price. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Have one more play here. Will hand it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And Duke has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books, but it's a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have more solid moves in this playoff game as we begin the second. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll run it with the draw play. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here in this next play.
Caught over the middle. It's King. Tackle made with a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a
running with purpose. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Eventually, too many warning about the CFB offense can build on this lead before the break. The Blue Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They've only converted once on fourth down this game. We'll see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Duke. That kind of execution in the long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe.
That is a close call. Almost brought down inside his own end zone for a safety. He's fortunate to be able to get out of there and avoid the safety.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wonder all week what this matchup will look like. So much at stake in this win or go home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play. Any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
You're lucky my boy wasn't in there.
Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see
Yeah,
this
87
quarterback
speed.
bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second down play coming up for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain.
These niggas
An
be
explosive
doing on
play across
Minecraft. God
midfield.
damn.
All the way to the 41.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Was that a sneeze? Bless you.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So second down after the incompletion.
Bless you.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
That's the freshman.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line.
Anytime that I see you going over there on that bubble screen, I have to hit him because I trust him over you.
Third down.
It's not a you
Out of the
thing. I
shotgun.
trust him over anybody.
He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Blue Devils
Did you
make it
directional do it or you just push the
first
button?
attempt.
Can never just push the button. There's always some funny shit going on when you just push the button.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Powerful running into the secondary. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point splits the uprights. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
The fact that that's not a late flag is a crime against
He
humanity.
made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And Duke has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Handoff running right. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's got it for a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Duke. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded, Kirk. What can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of
The fact that that's not a pick six, the game doesn't want me to win.
Working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Receiver makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense can set up with a 1st down and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now.
I think it was,
defense has all
I think it was
timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here.
Oh,
The man. Physical run earns the 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Blue Devils. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
you see why I don't fuck with my quarterback?
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a short
He's
completion.
decent for what he does. He's just
Defense
not
makes
good
the
for
stop
nothing.
after the completion. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down.
He's decent for.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Past the 20. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. You cannot ask for better starting field position. 1st and goal from the 1. And the quarterback
Are
dropping
you trying
back.
to hit me with the knees?
Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows
I'm
are
running
tighter
State,
and they close
Ohio
much
State.
faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his
Yeah, it's a
receiver
lot of them
chance.
quick hitters.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
I just wish I
for their
had.
offense.
I wish I had enough accuracy for my quarterback to run exactly what I wanted to run. Because right now I have to run. You said earlier I was running a lot of quick stuff. I run that because I don't trust him to sit in the pocket, and have a guy wide open and actually hit him in his hand.
On 4th and goal from the 1.
So
on the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Duke.
but that's why I moved away from them deep threats, because I was like, I'm sick of having these deep threats who are fast, but then I've never had an accurate quarterback because I like scramblers. So I said, let me get some bigger guys and just start hitting some quick accuracy. Just, you know, get the ball to the guy and let him make the play, because then the computer can't keep up with that.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown
And I don't really
off
like this guy because he's fast. Like, I think he's like 90 speed, but he doesn't have any wiggle. Like, he's not.
Good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Important second down play coming up.
Oh, I don't care if he gets hurt, because the guy behind him, I think. What you mean?
Quarterback looking to connect
the thing with this guy is he won't give it up. He'll fumble out of bounds or he'll get hurt, but he hasn't given up a fumble for me in a minute.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, and this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
I love how
big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
If he keeps fucking up in the second half, I'm about to put in my other guy. I won't deal with this. I know it's his last start,
So after the incompletion,
but we deserve better.
From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I can't wait till he's off the roster, man.
Defense is coming
and my running back playing like he actually wants to be back on the team next year, because he hasn't played like that all season.
Still running. They got to get set quickly. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
I love how he didn't block that dude at all.
He'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach.
14.
They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era.
I didn't know my boy was 4th in the nation on the receiving yards. Oh, this is counting playoff games, that's why.